examples of that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hampton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the run. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one.
Hey, that's a live ball.
Get the ball.
And the defense jumps on it and gets that turnover.
Good hit. Oh, that was fun, bro.
Quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And how about the keen eye and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires toward the end zone.
Good D.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Let's talk about Alabama. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Ball. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one.
He's going for it all. And they're going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurements there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Tight end now in motion. They're going back to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Young. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he's got some space.
The
stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best.
Keep the ball.
In the entire country.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Catch in the
really, bro?
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Woo!
He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Damn. Let it go.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. Turning it on. Runs ahead and powers his way for 3 yards out to the 30.
Yeah.
The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for
Great vision.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Manning. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Finds a man in the middle. They've got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game.
They're going to blitz the kid, bro.
And we're going to be aggressive.
Everybody trying to blitz me, shit.
We're going to do this
Here come another blitz.
long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Catch in the middle. It's Rocky.
Everybody want to blitz me. Everybody want to blitz me, man. You gotta be ready for that shit,
Well, they
bro.
execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Looking for a crease. It's Baxter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run to the left. Jukes his way for more. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He'll try the left side. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Longhorns need to pick it up on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
The Longhorns line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Get off me!
And he takes it in for
God damn it!
touchdown, Longhorns!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox.
That nigga need to come out of the game. He hurt.
And he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
Great drive.
So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard
Hey, you have my big boys in there.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Hampton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the option. The pitch.
Oh, my God.
Traffic pickup of 4 to the 19.
Oh, you're supposed to fumble that. Supposed to fumble that.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head.
Breaks into the open.
There we go.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Edwards. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first. Into the end zone.
Put a tight end and running back.
Touchdown tie. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
And then tighten up the damn seam, bro. That shit was big.
From
Nice
inside
ass
his
play.
own 10, let's see what he gets.
There you be! God damn it!
He was looking for some running room, but
He's
not
trying
much to
to
be found as he stopped at the 18. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Just gets it to the 28. Pick up a one.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
On the blitz, y'all.
Back to throw.
Oh, no, he don't blitz.
Oh, they're after him.
Oh!
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going for the big play.
Biscuits!
He's loose.
Biscuits!
Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Well, jump the hell out of that middle route, bro.
4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Come on, build them.
Really nice play getting that first
Gotta wake
down.
up on
Listen, I know when a lot
defense,
of people
bro.
think about the Crimson Tide recently. They think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Bama.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Good dude.
The quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Wow, fucking
Nice job on
time.
this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they capitalize not
Great
only
defense.
on the pick, but the
Great defense.
gave the offense tremendous field position.
That's how you wake the fuck up right there. That's what I wanted. Y'all wake up out there, bro.
You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Great D.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with him.
Okay, get some yards, bro.
Solid gain before the
That's all we
defense
want, bro.
follows him up.
Positive plays.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Breaks the ground. On the move is the 30. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have
Blitzing, bro. You gotta get it out quick. Quick.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands
Make it
in the
up,
corner
bro.
of the field. And they're just going to have
Quick,
to make
boy.
better
Quick.
plays than what
Quick,
we saw
Bill.
right there. They knew this
Quick
offense was
pass.
going to try to be aggressive.
You want a
Gotta get
blitz?
better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
You gotta see the
They've
field,
got him
baby.
wobbling after that big play.
See
Now
the
to
field.
pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
See the field.
Touchdown Longhorns! A great catch and run.
See the field.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together.
See the field.
They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the
Let's see the
lead.
field, man.
Quick strike offense on that
Don't do nothing stupid, bro. That's it.
And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
He coming out. Pause. Oh no.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking deep.
Give me that! God damn it!
First half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup
Let's go.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here.
All
2
right.
interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense.
It's coming.
Everything's been working so far. They've
Be
had it
careful.
3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
I'm throwing back a ball.
Tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's
Alright,
down
face
the
mask.
40 line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it,
Face
and I
mask.
got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
I just said play it smart.
Picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
I should have threw that bitch on
Takes it
me.
back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You
What
cannot
they doing?
stare down
Mhm.
your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the
Oh my
ground.
God. Oh, all right, right past that bullshit.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Did the work himself. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Great.
And the quarterback
Great
will
play.
take a sack back at the 36.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Ooh.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Okay.
Taking it the other
To the
way.
crib.
At the 20.
To the crib. God damn it. Let's go to the crib.
This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
Let's go to the crib.
Defense is scoring, your offense is scoring. Good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to pass. It's Russell. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looking deep down the right side.
Great pick.
Another interception. Just
Let's go down it.
struggle for this quarterback.
I'll tell you something. In college football, football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions in the first half of this game. He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
Bro.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They want to run it left here. Plows through the defense.
Okay.
Gets it past the marker. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays to back. They are trying to be
gashing the D on the right. He's
way to read your blocks, bro. Way to read your blocks. Oh, you bounced it.
Coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice game.
Okay, be holding on to that turbo button, bro.
Plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there.
God damn it!
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. There he goes.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top.
Oh!
Got it in the middle. It's Adams.
He came out of
Uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Bro.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Oh!
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat.
Good defense.
He released the ball on that first
Good
down
defense.
pass and it never had a chance.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions.
That was a damn little pick play, bro.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That was a low-key pick play.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
God damn it, bro. This nigga ain't hurt yet.
This defense is on its heels.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Good dude.
Wings it incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Alabama pushing the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Under fire. And he'll step into the end zone.
That nigga ran the ball all the way down the field with the damn QB, and this nigga ain't hurt yet. Make it
Well,
make
they
sense.
started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose?
Oh, Jesus.
Incomplete.
That
And
been
very
lit.
lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To throw, it's Manning. Makes the catch, it's Lockett. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Just keeps moving. Turns on the Jets.
Wait.
Defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And, man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
That nigga break tackle ability. It's unbelievable, bro.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulsa is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about all along Route 66 for some time. They're up by 18 over USF. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
All right, defense.
I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Hit that!
Defense forced that incompletion with a deflection.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Pulls it in. It's Hale.
Oh my God, y'all.
The 45.
You all over these fucking plays, bro.
Inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Russell. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Bro!
Makes the grab at the 10. Defense is there to make
These niggas is throwing up shit now at this point, bro. These niggas is throwing up shit at this point.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
They'll go with a direct snap. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Bro.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Under fire.
God damn it. Bro's not passing the ball like that, bro.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back.
Bro's
the
not
offensive
passing
line
like that,
paving
bro.
holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. So an 82-yard drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Oh, dude.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's Baxter. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets It's 2. He's down at the 21.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Manning.
Oh my God.
Incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Uncorks it. Makes a connection. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This field goal would make it a one-possession game, and
he was about to run a fake.
Trying to get in this guy's head. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
I played fat too much, man. I did not get a field goal block like that. No more.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Oh, no, talking about me.
Opening play of this drive will
I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Using his leg, it's Baxter.
Oh.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
and
boy.
this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game.
You tried it, champ. You tried it, champ. tried it, champ.
That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Back to pass, it's Russell. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosions.
They pop it up. And
Let's go!
defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first down.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And the route is on. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Russell. Gets it out fast. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute
I put that one
timeout.
person.
This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throwing right. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
And man, We've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. With the big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback,
he let a computer tackle for him, man.
The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
On the run, it's Baxter. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Let's go.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.